Hey, Algebra 1, Catlin here with your video on lesson 13 for this week. We're looking at absolute value functions, the first part of the absolute value functions lesson. And we're noticing that the shapes of these absolute value functions are creating this V shape. And the point is typically where the correct amount is, and then we have these errors that pop up on either side. This one is about a bag of almonds that are for food producers advertising they weigh 500 grams. But they took 20 bags of the almonds and they weighed them, and they discovered that not all of them weighed exactly 500 grams like they were advertised. There was some error, up to looks like a maximum of like 11, 12 grams off. And that's the first thing that I think that it asks you to do is to estimate the largest absolute error. So the absolute errors are on the y-axis. So we can just read the graph here. It looks like this is the largest, and it appears to be right at 11 and a half grams. So we would say the largest absolute error seems to be about 11 and a half grams, about approximately. What was the weight of that bag? Well, if we were to find the weight of that bag, we would just look straight down, and that would put us right here. It looks like if that's 510 and 515, this would be halfway at 512 and a half. So I don't know, 511, about 511 would be my guess. Say about 511 grams would be the weight of that bag. Well, I guess it would be 511 and a half if we were going to be precise, because 500 is what it's supposed to be, right? The difference is what the absolute error would be. All right, another bag weighed 595.3 grams. What was its absolute error? Now, we could look at the graph for that. 593 is going to be like right around in here and try to find out where that would land in this line. Or we can just simply do the subtraction, right? Because if it was supposed to weigh 500 and this is how much it weighs, then we could simply just do 500 minus 495.3, which is a difference of 4 and 7 tenths. Right? You take the absolute value of that if you subtract it the other way, but that's the way that I'm going to set it up. And that's it. Pretty simple for today. Just talking about absolute error. We'll get more into the shapes of the graph and how to adjust them tomorrow and writing them as functions. But we did a little bit of that at the end of class today, but super easy cool down. See you guys tomorrow.